At first glance, it seems like an ordinary suitcase, but it can instantly transform into a deadly sniper rifle. The assassin calmly pulls out the suitcase handle, unscrews it, and takes out the crucial barrel part of the rifle. He then rapidly assembles the components, creating the essential barrel for the sniper. Next, he extracts the stand from the suitcase and attaches it to the barrel, completing the rifle's body. The zipper of the suitcase acts as the trigger, the handle serves as the front sight, and the flashlight becomes the scope, while the bullets are ingeniously hidden in the suitcase's wheels. Friends familiar with firearms know that disassembly and assembly processes can significantly impact the accuracy of a sniper rifle. But the assassin, codenamed Jackal, named Jack, is determined to target a distance of 3,815 meters today. The previous world record was 3,540 meters, set by a Canadian sniper in Iraq in 2002, using the American Macmillan TC-50 sniper rifle. Typically, the effective shooting distance of a rifle in an infantryman's hand is about 400 meters, even for the famous Barrett sniper rifle firing 12.7mm bullets. Yet it offers the marksman a maximum effective distance of about 1829 meters. But today, the Barrett sniper rifle with millimeter ammunition offers only around 1829 meters of effective range. But today, Jack is using a specially modified sniper rifle aiming to assassinate the president. Due to the president's extremely tight security, close proximity isn't possible, leaving long-range sniping as the only option. To ensure the president appears at the designated location, Jack meticulously devised a strategy to lure him out. An hour ago, Jack, disguised as a cleaner, arrived at the arms dealer's building. In the hallway, after spotting his target, he began assembling his firearm in the corner. But then, the unexpected happened. A female employee inadvertently discovered Jack assembling a handgun, forcing him to silence her. This commotion attracted a security guard to check on the situation and question Jack. However, Jack didn't understand French, and to avoid exposure, he had to shoot the guard. The violent sound of shattering glass instantly disrupted the calm, alerting others inside. Amidst this chaos, the company's president urgently fled down the stairs. Jack pursued relentlessly, aiming his gun, ready for when the president would appear around the stairway's bend. As the president's son exposed his body at the stairway corner, Jack fired a shot hitting the president's thigh, incapacitating him. The president's son cried out in terror, but Jack purposefully missed, sparing his life. Jack did this because the president's son would prompt the president to come, giving Jack an opportunity to snipe him from a nearby hotel he had booked. Jack knew he needed to leave quickly and reach the hotel. However, the entire building's security had been alerted, and guards began to gather downstairs. Jack immediately threw a smoke grenade, using the confusion to tie a rope, and quickly lower himself to the ground, swiftly moving to the hotel and waiting silently for the president's arrival. To ensure an accurate shot, Jack measured the wind speed and direction using the windmill outside the window, then fired a calibration shot. After precisely adjusting his aim, Jack fired again, hitting the target accurately. He silently waited for the president's appearance. Just as expected, the president soon arrived at the building's entrance, and the moment the president stepped inside, Jack decisively pulled the trigger, killing him instantly. After completing the assassination, Jack quickly disassembled his sniper rifle and reassembled it into a suitcase. He was killed instantly. After completing the assassination mission, Jack quickly disassembled the sniper rifle, reassembled it into a suitcase, placed a time bomb under the bed, and then dragged the suitcase out of the hotel. Jack just passed the police car as he drove out of the parking lot. Then Jack drove to another reserved parking lot, changed to a new car, and drove away. At this time, the special forces had arrived in the room where Jack was before. While searching, the time bomb hidden under the bed exploded. At the same time, the old car in the parking lot was also blown to pieces, and all possible traces left on the car were wiped out. As it was the president who was assassinated, the police attached great importance to it and quickly set up a task force. No sniper rifles were found in the hotel room after the explosion. The police concluded that the killer had taken the gun with him, but through monitoring, the police only saw the back of the killer dragging his suitcase away. So how did the killer take the large-size firearm with him? You know, even the TC-50 rifle with the shortest barrel length has a barrel length of 737mm. Such a short suitcase simply doesn't seem to hold such a long gun. Bianca guessed that the rifle was a custom killer's rifle, with the barrel split into two parts and then carried away in a case, but in common sense, then put it in the box and take it away. However, common sense dictates that if a gun barrel is divided into two parts, any minor issue with the rifling can affect shooting accuracy. Yet, the world's top military enterprise have not yet managed to produce a high-precision sniper rifle with detachable parts. Nevertheless, Bianca happens to know that a firearm craftsman has been studying this technology for years. Perhaps by locating the gunsmith named Romans, she could trace back to find the sniper. Meanwhile, Jack has driven to the border, where police checked his car's trunk but overlooked the suitcase, not realizing the suitcase itself was a deadly weapon. Thus, Jack crossed the border smoothly. Afterward, he went to a cyber cafe and accessed the dark web, waiting for the remaining $315 million reward to be transferred into his account. Just then, a stranger contacted him in the chat box, offering a high price of $10 million to assassinate a corporate president. With a $5 million advance payment, the balance will be settled post-task completion, yet precise details need discussion in person. To keep his identity hidden, Jack reaches the deal site. Payment will be made after the task, but the specifics need to be discussed in person offline. To prevent the other party from seeing his face, Jack arrived at the transaction location and demanded that the other party not turn around. The other party informed Jack that the assassination target is the world's current richest person. It turned out the other party was about to release a software called Flow. Once released, this software would evenly distribute the wealthy individual's assets to everyone. To prevent their wealth from being lost, the consortium behind the woman decided to assassinate the richest person 7 days before the software release, to stop the software from coming out. After listening, Jack immediately raised the fee to 1 billion before agreeing to take action. Due to the sudden tenfold increase in commission, the woman said she couldn't make the decision herself and needed to go back for approval. When the woman turned around, Jack had already vanished without a trace. Jack then returned to the internet cafe to continue waiting for the remaining 3.15 million, but the other party only sent him 2 words. For the first time in his many years, Jack encountered a situation of betrayal. Thus, a revenge action was about to unfold.